Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is
your OU brethren.
One team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going.
Floating signs on the field. Ball first.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Bug on the TV.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. He'll ride the back again here. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football.
That ain't good.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. Powering through.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse.
I should have challenged her.
Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Doesn't fumble much. He's fumbling now. Man, that sucks.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's tackled only after picking up a first down.
Quick on me.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And here's the handoff. Powers through the tackle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They're going to throw for it on third and short.
Nice play.
The defender gets a hand in there to break a pass up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points.
Nice play, nice play, nice play.
Could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And it's good right down
Crucial.
the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Defense with more pre-snap movement. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he pulls in the catch. They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw, and you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee, a quarterback that can make throws like this.
The pass rush closing in, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. He shreds the tackle. Again, ripping through the defense. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback
That was a touchdown.
and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
The Seminoles pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go quickly.
No.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down in the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by
that was a little long on the power.
2nd and 10 here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. But I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get the 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship.
If he's playing me mainly 3-4.
We're going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll be brought down. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Man.
Across the 40.
Yeah, bring it back. Bring that
and
back.
They've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense has fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a 1st down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Give me a fumble.
Short of the line of game. important second down play coming up. And now the handoff. Runs through the defender. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards.
Really?
Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching downfield, but it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Look, Chris, it's 3rd down. I understand there's a tendency for the quarterback to want to trust his arm and believe in his receivers to make a play. But, boy, that was a tight throw. He's lucky it wasn't picked.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Got him.
Here's the 2nd down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run.
No way.
He
was dead to rights.
Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Royer. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Defense is coming after him. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Knowles will bring their punt team onto the field. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Big stop right here.
Play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you had multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. The quarterback keeps it on the option. And the ball is knocked loose. Who's got it? Looks like the defense has it.
Well, the defense saw the quarterback keeping the ball, and their eyes lit up trying to get to him to knock that ball away. And as a quarterback, he's got to do a better job on these design runs. He can't afford to keep the ball loose in traffic. He has to hold on tight, keep that ball close to his body, or they're going to turn it over every time.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play.
Almost on a pick there because he stopped.
Defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first. They keep the chains moving.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incompletion sets up a second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh,
it is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his target. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
There's a fourth down rules. Pretty sure I can do this. If that's 50 and 5 yards or less.
Seminoles will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
No, I was out of the tackle ball.
That's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Sixth play of the drive coming up. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's no good.
Oh!
Missed it. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. There's contact on the throw. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock.
Dang it, man.
Do it for the first half here.
Score off that turnover.
Halftime update. The Noles will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. In the clear at the 25. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. This offense continues to roll. You wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 30.
The BS, though.
The 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Bama.
Gosh.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards,
I'm more scared of him than I am freaking, what's his
name?
name?
The offensive line did their job.
Brazil.
Running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Royer.
This is not good.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
The pocket, nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Ooh. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his
better cruise. Sheesh, yeah, right
on top of the ball.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Snags the quick throw. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Knowles are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Defense. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
You gotta catch it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last.
It's be a long field goal, man.
Give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
They'll try the right here, running through the tackle. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now.
No shit, Skeet. The better recruits.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
On the screen.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got an open man down.
Come on.
Brought down.
Oh man, just out of his reach.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Daggone it. Why couldn't we pick that up?
That last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tapped.
Is he hurt? Is he out? He's hurt. I don't know how long. Back to return.
Coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Beat it.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to throw it deep. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
That's it.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team.
Whew.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They're going to run it here. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Off the edge.
He hands it to the back. Makes the defender miss.
Dude.
Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front. And
forget
just
Brazil. Reigns is
carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 10-point.
Can't play defense like the first half. Where's my defensive line first half? Come on, take this back.
Bringing it out, it's Royer. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team.
Have a nuts fourth quarter.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he fires this one to the right, had all day to throw. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Okay.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense
Goal
for staying in
line.
the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
That's not even matching, dude.
The offense will line up. A chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
Stop the big play. Stop the big run.
Kick the ball off now.
You get a fumble right here.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone.
Oh!
They may make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this 3rd quarter.
Keep me in the 3-3-5.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fighting off the defender.
No.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Across the 40. The 20. Crosses the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there.
How did I lose on this X play? Holy cow, and then no one's there to clean up?
And positive results.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
Get the freak out of here. Man.
Extra point, up and good.
He scored 21 points off of 3 big plays. I'm not even making him drive the ball.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Royer. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. That is incomplete. The defender was right there.
This is it, boys. This is a ball game.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock,
this is ball game right here.
Right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate
You got
that
hold for
magic.
3.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage.
And it's over.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that.
I just couldn't keep the BS. Big play. The big play at bay from him on his second half offense.
And good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone.
He's good,
At the 25.
but come on, man. This cover 3, this match 3 that he runs with all these moving parts too, should be freaking grilled. He puts himself in bad positions from alignment.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field.
Look, he brings his damn safety down. Should run by him.
And got stopped. The pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Getting set. Here's second
I
down.
wasn't play like he's going too high. Okay.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, here we are in the national championship.
Man, I wish I could take back the damn
It's become
first
an offensive
half.
game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And look at the return
After the quarterback read option fumble.
Just a great job of anticipating that.
Could have gone down and gotten the lead. So we end up with a missed field goal.
They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets past the tackler into open space now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
If I don't give up one big TD.
In the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. And he breaks the tackle.
And I'm not even on aggressive.
Another positive game by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability
tackling
to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national
championship. That first half back, man.
Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a
again, stopped at 0-1 right there.
Get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free.
Touchdown, Bama. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Royer. That strong coverage, though, they tackle at the 11-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown. Tied.
This game isn't even like this.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Royer. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. He'll take a deep shot here.
I knew it.
Picked for a third time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here.
That's a touchdown, too.
That's a great return after the pick.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception.
I'm not going to stop throwing.
To the defense,
As you can tell.
Big play that potentially ices the game.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across
Oh,
the line.
my gosh.
Touchdown, Alabama. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
This was a 24-21 game at one point.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Running out of time in the pocket. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47. They attack the deep middle of this defense to come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the tackle.
Dude, you know how hard that is to do? A high pick, a high throw interception.
Trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the
That's
defense
crazy.
comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So a tricky situation.
There are some moments in here that we could have had it differently.
How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
We got him throwing
He's wrapped
more.
up after a solid return.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made, a lot of space now. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And the Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag.
I never
on
get
the
up
field. Let's find out if this one's gonna
Downfield
count.
on that play. Never. Holy cow.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's hit as he throws it. Pass caught. Can he get in? He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, we I said, not seen a lot of this today at all from this offense, but they'll take it. Big positive play here. Game is out of reach. They're still just trying to put up any yardage that they can to help build their confidence for next week.
Down big in the fourth quarter. Might as well go for it here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I know they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all
Hope.
of football, trying to recover the onside
No hope.
kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Here comes the
Freaking
Alabama offense
messed it
onto
up.
the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense.
You're not going to take it to knees.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Chris, just so impressive. And you know, as much focus as there is on quarterbacks and wide receivers in the passing game, at the end of the day, to win a national championship, there's going to come a critical third down where you got to rely on your offensive line. The opponent knows you're going to run. You still do it. They convert, and I think that may be it.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been
7 attempts, 165.
Officially, your kings
That's
of the
crazy.
college football world and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Let me go see those. I know one was, 2 was probably this year. That TV was some crap. We got 24-21 going into the fourth. Oh man. About 3 of these came. I give a shit. The game was out of hand. The first fumble was tough though. You ran it 27 times? It seemed like it. 84 on a jet. This isn't even 119 yards. We're rocking downfield. Boom. Hit this play 100,000 times. He decides to let it go. He got 3 out of it. He came back and hit him for a touchdown. Goes down. There's a 4th and 5. We could get it off the field. We didn't. Go back and look at that play. Oh, why'd I take the underneath? He had it. I mean, if I go deep, I might be able to rally to the flat. Make him throw the flat. Should play the backside. Should play backside. Damn it. This is a big play. Ah, why can't you just wait for somebody to come pick it up? Oh well, I'll take possession anytime. Missed a field goal to go into halftime tied. What am I doing? I think I switched off. Of course. I'm stuck in the mud. Terrible pursuit by 3. Can't make a tackle. Just get him down. Back in it, and this happens. Bro. Off of hits truck stick to that. The answer back. What the hell? What is 59 doing? What's 22? We get freaking pigeonholed. 1914, 20, 24, 21. This is where the wheels fell off. would have had to navigate. It was tough. Oh, we can't see the playoff screen anymore. Dang. Shoot. Did I save it? Oh. No. I don't think I got it. I don't have it. I don't think. Dang. I don't have it. But. Man, I was looking at the wrong thing here. I took it too deep of a drop, man. Look at this. Too deep of a drop. That's why he came free, too. Now, throw it to now. Throw the triangle now. Man, we get it. We get it. Freak. We get it back. 3 points.